What's good? Prodbyt back with another video. In today's one, I'm going to be showing you how I EQ my melodies. So let's get straight into it. Now, I feel like with EQing can be quite like some of you probably already know how to EQ, but this is for like anyone just getting into producing, or they want to get into terms of the technicalities of producing and making it sound like, you know, good and all of that, and just understanding frequencies. So when it comes to EQing, I feel like there's just a couple basic things that you need to understand. You need to understand sound and like where the high frequencies are, the middle frequencies and the low frequencies, and you need to understand how each of those sound like in the different ranges regardless of what's playing, you know. So yeah, I think EQ is quite easy to understand, so this will definitely be a quick video, quick little guide on how to EQ your melodies. So I have a quick little melody that I've made here, which consists of a piano, this one and this. So these are my two melodies. I'll let you hear it. In fact, let me let you hear it raw. Shall I let you hear it raw first? Now there's a few things that we could do to this melody to make it sound a bit better. As of right now, it sounds quite like choppy, like doesn't sound very humanistic. So first thing we can do is humanize it. I think it's strum. Now there's probably not a huge difference because I already did kind of manually strum some of them, and when I recorded it in, but I just put that extra strum on top for some of the notes that I know, some of the chords that I know that I didn't. There's a few chords in the beginning that I could possibly strum, so I'll just select these and humanize it as well. Now you can see the notes slightly moving the more extreme I go. After that, now we're gonna EQ the beat. So here we've got the parametric EQ on. Yeah, I sent them both to mix the track 5 because they're both pianos, so yeah. But usually I would separate, but you know, from 20 to like 200 I would say is like low frequencies. From upper 200 to like lower 2000 is mid frequencies, or like to 1 here's mid frequencies, and then everything above 2000 is high frequencies. So as we listen to the beat, what I like to do to EQ is take one of these, make it a little bit more precise like that, and as the beat is playing, I'll lift it all the way to the top and drag it across, and that will give you a nice representation of what these different frequencies sound like and the effects that they have to the sound, to the musical instrument. Be thinking, okay, you can hear the difference now, but how do you tell which is the good and which is the bad? What do you want to boost? What do you want to cut? So with this piano sound, as I boost it here, I can hear quite a lot of what producers would call muddy or boxy sound, which you can usually find in the mid frequency ranges. A lot of that over here. I would just dip that down a little bit, and the low frequencies rumble, a lot of boominess. So we can literally just cut some of that out, but not too much, because you still want a bit of that oomph from the lower notes in the piano as well. I'm gonna just cut here as well, sounding a little bit. And then if we listen to before and after, it's like the after version is almost more clearer, because we've cut out a lot of the muddiness. You know, we've boosted a bit of the highs to give it a bit more presence, and we've cut out all that extra rumble that wasn't really needed. So it kind of gives it a bit more clarity to the sound. And yeah, that's pretty much how I EQ my melodies right there. And before you know it, you'll be able to hear like the bad frequencies like that. Oh, what do I usually say? See you guys in the next one. Alright, cool. Bye.
Please do leave me alone.